And then it seems like now Kanye is banned from entering the UK. Damn. Wireless Festival has been forced to cancel. All ticket holders will receive an automatic full refund. Damn! Oh, whoa! He got that ass spanked. Woo! He got that ass spanked. Banned from UK? Child, they don't play over there. But in my opinion, though, if this was a white man, this would not be happening. This would not be happening. It just would not happen. But I think that when it comes to Kanye West, though, I genuinely feel like they're doing too much. I think so. Y'all may say, oh, no, they're not. They're not doing too. They are. I genuinely think that, they're going overboard. Didn't he issue an apology? I'm not saying an apology can, automatically erase stuff, but ban from a whole entire, that's a little insane to me. Okay, y'all act like he was, a damn terrorist or something. Y'all act like he, was out here, stabbing innocent things. It's just, y'all went too far. Y'all would have thought that he poisoned the entire country with something. You would have thought he started the damn virus in 2020. You would have thought that he was behind 9/11. Banned from a country, what? And no shade, but in my opinion, this just proves to me that this is deeper than tweets. This is deeper than the comments. This is all deeper than the comments. He pissed somebody off behind the scenes. And when you piss off people with power behind the scenes, the gatekeepers and the controllers and the managers, and you lose. That's where the real power lies. It's not in the fans. The fans don't hold power. The fans are too wishy-washy. One day the fans love you, one day they hate you. The fans, they don't really hold the real power like that. No. It's the ones with the gatekeeping. And also, I feel like people who are online, saying, oh yeah, Kanye West got his karma, all the Swifties, the Swifties, they're online twerking their flat asses right now and combing their blonde hair in excitement. I mean, they're online. See, karma. This is why you don't go against the God Taylor, Mother Taylor. Jesus Swift. They up here literally mocking Jesus, y'all. Over this is it's insane. It has gotten too far.
Guys, it's official. Ye has been banned from the UK and the entire Wireless Festival has been cancelled. So let me take you through what happened. Starting off with the announcement that Ye would be headlining 3 days at Wireless Fest, July 10th, 11th, and 12th. And this was big news because it's part of Ye's comeback tour. He's already been performing at SoFi Stadium in LA, and people are really excited for this. So what happened next was Pepsi, PayPal, Rockstar, and a bunch of the major sponsors of the festival decided to pull out. They didn't want to associate themselves with Kanye. The next thing that happened after that, the boss and managing director of Wireless spoke out in Ye's defense and said that he asked people to offer some forgiveness. The next thing that happened, the UK government stepped in and they banned Ye from entering their territory and performing at Wireless due to all the hate speech. And then what followed was Wireless Fest announcing that they are forced to cancel the entire festival because Ye is not allowed to enter the country, and they will be offering a full refund to all ticket holders. So let me know your thoughts.
Moving on to Offset. My tongue slipped, my bad. Y'all, apparently he has been seen, spotted out after getting got by that toy. And they are talking about him real bad, y'all. It's sad. It's so sad. Offset was seen, and he was in a gown, and he was outside the hospital in a wheelchair, not wheelchair, but this type of thing. And they said that Migos' downfall is actually crazy. They started beefing, lost takeoff. Offset is a serial cheater and stalker, and a gambling addiction. He has a gambling problem, and he has literal issues with loyalty. It goes deeper than serial cheating, okay? And they said that Quavo likes to beat on girls, but refuses to see Chris Brown fight. Just wow. I mean, the downfall of Migos is crazy. They have no hits. Their songs aren't popping. Okay, the downfall is really insane. And I might do a video on that on my other channel, the downfall of the Migos. That'll be a good little video I'm gonna do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that next week, probably. But listen, I also think that when it comes down to the Migos, I think they got too big-headed. They got way too big-headed. Quavo was calling himself the Beyonce of the group. It was just disgusting. It got really disgusting. Seriously, Takeoff gone. Quavo hitting on girls allegedly. Offset out here looking busted as shit outside the hospital. It's just crazy. It's just really crazy. This is just really crazy. But y'all, do y'all feel like the Migos can make a comeback? No, I don't think they can. I mean, 1/3 of the member is dead. How you gonna make a comeback and somebody's literally gone? It's not gonna work. And also, I feel like there's just no demand, and some artists are just stuck to a certain time frame. 2015 to 2019 was Migos. If they came back, they would sound a hot ass mess. But Quavo, low key, y'all, he did have that song with YK Nice. Take me through that, take me through that, take me through that, take me through that. He low key was trending on that song, but nobody knows his part. Nobody knows his part. Nobody knows Quavo's part on that song. Literally, when the song come on, everybody just know YK Nice's part. and that's all they rap. Not the Quavo part. Quavo part is like filler. So he ain't had a hit in years.
So TMZ released these pictures of Offset outside of the hospital, and it's good to see that he's moving around, getting around, mobily, of course, in a wheelchair. Now, Offset did make it a point to say that he was not shot in the ass. There have been rumors going around that Lil TJ shot him in the ass. He said that's not true, okay? And he's in a wheelchair, so I'm guessing he was shot in the leg, okay? Because if he was shot in the ass, he would have had to sit a certain type of way. Now, I wonder who he was talking to on the phone. But either way, these paparazzi, they are really on it, because you gotta be dedicated to sit outside of a hospital just to wait and hope and pray that you see the celebrity that's in the hospital. But Offset really does look stressed. But hey, Offset, guess what? Your life wasn't taken, so it is a great day. Life will get better. Now, I was listening to a clip where academics apparently said that a source told him that Offset was gambling in that casino and was down about $900,000. I don't believe that. That's a lot of money. Like, why would you be gambling that much money? Like, that's a problem, okay? I don't believe that, even though I heard he does have a gambling problem, but no.
Child, he was shot in the ass. He was shot in the ass. The first thing you clear up when you get shot is that you wasn't shot in the butt. You definitely got shot, but you got shot up your damn booty hole. Moving on to Latto. Latto's fourth studio album, Big Mama, will be released in 7 weeks. And fans are excited. I'm seeing fans in the comment section like, oh my gosh, y'all, this finna go #1, this finna go crazy, this finna go viral, you know? And everybody's just so excited when it comes to the Latto fans. All 12 of y'all. I'm sorry, wait, 12? Oh, hold on, let me recount. Damn, all 4 of y'all. Whew. Let me put my glasses back on. Anyway, they saying Latto finna break the internet. No, she's not. Nobody's discussing the album. Nobody's talking about the album. And I keep telling y'all this. I don't know why the fans online keep gagging and giving us updates on how many days left. Bitch, I don't care if it was 2 minutes left to the album about to come out. Nobody's playing that shit. And also, I think that people don't understand that because people have, like artists too, artists as well, they have misconstrued controversy for genuine attention and genuine interest in their music. Latto's rollout is not contributing to her music. Okay, yeah, they care about the pregnancy and all that, but nobody has ever in person recently said, oh my gosh, like I can't wait for that new Latto album. I know it's gonna be good. I told y'all yesterday, Latto falls under that lifestyle rap. She has no art form when it comes to her music. Like, it's just lifestyle. My car, my body, my butt, my man, my shoes, my house, my jewelry, what I eat, and I'm mixed. I'm a mixed bitch. We don't care. After the 9th song of that same topic, we don't care. You have been rapping about the same thing for the past, 15 years? Since the damn rap game and you was little ass girl with the fuck ass braces in your teeth? We don't care no more that you mixed and you got a big butt and you pretty and you got a man. All these are so shallow. Shallow topics. You're a shallow woman, Latto. You're shallow. That's exactly why you had to use pregnancy as the core central focus. A real talented icon or a real talented artist would not want to even make their personal fucking baby the main central topic. And y'all dumbass fans will have the nerve to tell me this album finna go #1? Cry me a river. When y'all see that album debut at number 89 on the Billboard charts, I don't want to hear y'all. I don't want to hear no comments in my DMs, nothing on my YouTube channel. Oh, see, you know, she was sabotaged. You know, her label is not paying her money for her projects because she's trash. She's trash. Yeah, trash. The label gets tired. Every time Latto comes to the board meeting with a new set of music or a new album, they just sit up there and just smile. Because they know they're going to toss that shit to the corner and collect the little $2 checks, the little $2 royalties. Like, that's it. But you know, 7 more weeks, right? 7 more weeks, child. We're going to see what happens when these 7 weeks go up. Y'all think she's going to have a hit? You know, I do want to be nice. I feel like maybe Latto might have a hit. Maybe she might have a hit. Maybe she may have a few songs that may trend. That may go up on TikTok and get some views. You know, because let's be real, right? I feel like the team could have looked at this current moment and realized, okay, y'all, we gotta lock in. We gotta get her a hit. You know what I'm saying? So they may look at this moment and go in the studio, rewrite some stuff, copy the formula of past successful songs in the music industry and see why it worked. And maybe get her some writers. You know, she needs some writers. All this Drake copycat music, nah, girl, get up off the floor. Literally, you on the floor right now in the video. Get up. Okay, y'all, moving on to Tyler, my homegirl. Me and Tyler, we be out on the weekends, like, we be getting tipsy. Like, she love her some Dawn. I love me a little bit of Pink Whitney. But, you know, we both have a good time because we like to just share our drinks. And, you know, my girl, Tyler, she has a new single coming out. And it's called She Did It Again with a mystery feature. Everybody's saying is, who do you think it is? Now, if you know about Zara Lawson, you would know that these pictures are obviously her. First of all, they use a very hot pink color, and that's low-key Zara Lawson's brand right now, the hot pink, vibrant yellows, orange, blue. That's her brand. And I am so excited for this, although Zara Lawson, she low-key has been talking too much in my opinion. Why are you talking this much? You get 1 or 2 little viral songs, think that you goddamn Beyonce. Sorry, no. shading Taylor Swift and all that. See, that's the problem. That'd be the problem. But I do think this song is gonna be a hit. I'm ready, spaghetti for this. Like, yes, like, I miss Tyler. You know, Tyler low-key's been a little bit quiet. You know, Chanel came out in like, what, October, September, December-ish. And like, okay, the song went viral until about January, February. Then it dipped off and then she got real quiet. I don't know what happened to Tyler. Maybe she got depressed. But I know she was on tour and her tour was so amazing. Like, I wish I could go. I don't think she had US dates. No, she didn't. It was like it was overseas. But Zara Lawson and Tyler are coming soon. Who ready? Who ready? Who gonna stream it? Okay, I don't like when y'all be online saying, I'ma stream, and y'all don't ever stream it. Moving on to K. Michelle and Beyonce. So online, the Beehive, they are not happy. They're not happy at all because they are saying that Beyonce only did country music because she saw K. Michelle doing country music. And y'all know K. Michelle been doing country music for years now, and she has the voice for country music, and she's been doing her thing for a long time. Beehive is saying, oh no. Y'all are just trying to project onto Beyonce because y'all know K. Michelle is jealous of Beyonce. So y'all are gonna let K. Michelle say that because, you know, she's obviously envious of Beyonce for doing country. So y'all gonna try to say, oh, she's copying K. Michelle. Low-key no shade. I do think Beyonce was inspired by K. Michelle. I definitely think so. I think Beyonce was inspired because let's be real. Beyonce, she's a massive fan. Like the biggest artists, the best artists, they are massive fans and they are massive consumers of music. You cannot be number one in your genre and don't consume the music that's in your space. I'm sorry. Like there's no way Beyonce just... No, I'm pretty sure she heard K. Michelle's music, liked it as well, but I don't think that was the sole reason behind it. But I do think Beyonce was inspired by K. Michelle for sure to do a little 1, 2, 3. But Beyonce's country album was already in the works for years, like since 2018, 2019, like 2020. Like it's been in the works for a long, long time. But I have an unpopular opinion, y'all. I feel like Cowboy Carter, in my opinion, wasn't really as country as people have made it seem like over the years. Like it wasn't that country. It's about 5 genuine country songs on there. Like genuine country. A lot of it is soul, blues, jazz, rap, also some pop on there. But I guess she used the country aesthetic as just, you know, a base for the era. Because low-key, Beyonce could have named it like something else and my brain would not say, okay, this is a country project. I would not have thought that, you know? Texas Hold'em is obviously very country. What else is country? 16 Carriages is country. What else is kind of country? We got Alligator Tears. And that's about it. I mean Jolene too, but that's like 4 songs, you know what I'm saying? But let's talk, let's chat. How do y'all feel about Cowboy Carter? Do you all feel like Beyonce was copying K. Michelle? As you all know, Beyonce always has the copycat rumors on her name. Let's talk, let's chat. Let's get into it, baby. Ow, wow, wow, wow. Social media users have brought up that sophomore album conversation again. So we have Missy at 161,000 for their sophomore album. We have E for Scorpion, 162,000. Foxy Brown, we have her 173. Miss China. We got Cardi B and By the Drama at 199.6 thousand. Miss Little Kim, she had 229,000 first week. And then Nicki Minaj, my third favorite album by her, Pink Friday, Roman Reloaded. I love this album. 250K plus. And everybody's just saying, wow. You know, this is a big deal. People are also talking because they're just really shocked that, wow, no other rap lady has been able to do what Nicki Minaj did for her sophomore album in terms of success, charts, and first week sales. So congrats to Nicki. But there also is some pushback on this conversation. There's some pushback. They're saying that Nicki Minaj did this only because she had pop songs. And, you know, those pop songs are what gets you popping on them charts. Okay, Cardi B added WAP and Up to her album, which are, you know, pretty much big songs. I think Up is a pop song, kind of, sort of. But why can't y'all just accept the fact that that album is just more successful, period? I don't care if it was a pop, country, blues, R&B, blues, orange, yellow, wet, dry, squirt, cream. I don't care what the genre is. She outsold. And who mad? Who mad? Get up. Who mad? People are also saying, well, you know, the numbers that these other girls got, you had to stand in line and actually buy the music. Okay, and Nicki Minaj had that too. Nicki Minaj was also in that era where you had to go buy it. Pink Friday, Roman Reloaded was still that era. I mean, it was kind of shifting. You could buy it on iTunes, but people still were buying, you know, in line. When Pink Friday was out, the first one, people were definitely in line still. You weren't really buying albums like that online. By the time Roman Reloaded came around, it was in person and online. But it's just anything, they're trying to say anything to discredit Nicki. You know, they're trying to say anything to discredit her and anything to discredit her legacy. Point blank, period. Moving on, social media users are also bringing up the Ice Spice beef from over 2 years ago. In case y'all don't know, it's some tea with that. Well, it was some tea. They said that now that I'm looking back at these messages, Nicki Minaj was trying to trap Ice Spice. They said, what do you mean Nicki Minaj refused to speak with lawyers and Ice's manager about the 360 record deal? They said Nicki Minaj was really trying to pull a fast one on Ice and got mad when Ice Spice did not fall for the trap. Now, okay, let's talk about this. Let's get into the C. Now, I feel like, was Nicki Minaj trying to get a girl on too heavy on it? Yes. Like, let's be real. At the end of the day, Nicki Minaj had interest in investing into Ice Spice's career. I fully think, I'm not going to sit here and act like Nicki didn't want to do that, because she did. Like, she wanted her coin, she wanted some of that, like that real estate value, that market share into the current poppin' Ice Spice at the time. Cool. I feel like the deal, long run, would have benefited Ice Spice more if she played her cards right. If her and her team came up with some sort of solution to get on Nicki Minaj's label or have her management or whatever Nicki was trying to do, I don't know the full exact plan because Nicki never came out and publicly said this herself at all. So from what I'm seeing from my end is Nicki Minaj was going to offer help and offer some sort of assistance to Ice Spice with a cut, okay? Everybody wants a Nicki Minaj feature, a Nicki Minaj handout without giving Nicki Minaj a cut. And that's the problem. It's leeches. Now, I do see both sides. I can see how Ice Spice, oh, Nicki want to take away my rights. Oh, I can see how she thinks that cool. But in Nicki Minaj's eyes, everybody wants to come around and I want Nicki Minaj on my song to get my career popping. But after their careers are popping, Nicki Minaj is left with what? A few pennies from the royalties? Let's be real, Nicki's a rich-ass woman. Them little royalties she get from doing collabs don't pay nothing, but maybe what? Some Gucci shoes or some, Hermes bags. Like, that's not nothing to Nicki. Like, she been had that for years, decades, So it's like she wants to have some sort of equity in terms of these people. You know how Wayne had Drake, Wayne had Nicki, Wayne had that whole Young Money era crew. I feel like Nicki Minaj was trying to, have her own version of that, but with all women. I feel like that's also what happened with JT. I feel like Nicki Minaj definitely wanted to sign JT to have you on it. But in my opinion, y'all, okay, this may be crazy, but I wish Nicki Minaj got Trim on her label. I think that would be a good move. I feel like Nicki Minaj was trying to sign people that were already a little bit too big and they already had record deals or already had some sort of something. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if she signed Trim and Sunshine Benzie. Now, I don't fuck with Sunshine Benzie, but here's what she could do. Sign Sunshine and then shelf her. Sabotage her. Like give her no radio play. Give her no push. Give her nothing. Just let her sit there in the corner while Nicki collects some checks, okay? I would love that. But a lot of people are saying that, wow, Ice, you should have took the deal because look where your career is at now, in the toilet. Moving on to Olivia Rodriguez, that little Mexican girl that be crying. So Olivia has announced a new single called Drop Dead. It's coming out on April 17th. It's going to be off her new album, You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love. Yes, I memorized the titles. And so many fans were complaining like, oh my gosh, like the album's coming out so far away. Like, it's coming out in June. It's coming out in June. Y'all, June is going to come around the corner so fast. And mind y'all, artists like Olivia, they have to have time in between to give y'all singles and videos. Like, come on now. But I'm here for it. Drop Dead sounds like a very interesting title. I wonder what she's going to be getting into. If you're going to be crying about another man, I don't want to hear it. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear it. All she do is cry and moan about breakups sometimes. And it's kind of annoying. But other than that, though, Olivia has some pretty good bops. I do like her song called Brutal. That's a really fun song. I do like her song. What's that called? What's that song called? It's called Deja Vu. But that song is still kind of sad. It's like, okay, girl, get up. Riri, do you have a breeding kink? Okay, I'm not trying to be messy, but seriously, what's going on? So Rihanna was seen leaving the Galeries Lafayette in Paris, France. And before I even answer the question to what I said earlier, look at the pictures, y'all. Look at these pictures. And you tell me what's going on. Okay. Somebody said that, are they effing rabbits? Can they stop effing? Oh my gosh. Basically they're saying they always be getting it in. And I don't know. I don't know if she's pregnant again, but I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. I feel like Rihanna gonna have like 9 to 12 kids. Seriously. And that's no shade at all, but like, I think she gonna genuinely have a lot of kids. And hey, she can do what she wants. She can afford it. She is able. She is rich. She's that girl. But y'all, people are talking.
Rihanna gave fans the exact opposite of what they wanted to see by showing up pregnant for a 4th time to last night's Oscars. Rihanna's been performing pregnant since the Super Bowl performance she did in 2023. It shocked us back then, but we're not feeling too happy, surprise, congratulations about it now. After giving birth just this September, Rihanna is now on her 4th pregnancy in just 4 years, and it's not making fans too excited with all the kids having ASAP's last name instead of Rihanna's last name, even though Rihanna has $1 billion net worth and ASAP only has a $20 million net worth. Fans have been speculating Rihanna's pregnancy for months now, but they didn't think that Rihanna would be pregnant again when she just gave birth in September, let alone, especially while she's running $2 billion businesses with Fenty Beauty and Savage X Fenty. Especially with her and ASAP still not married, the fans weren't really trying to see her have a 4th kid unmarried and a 4th child have his last name before she has his last name. But Rihanna's a billionaire businesswoman, so I gotta respect her business decisions, I guess, to, keep her money to herself and not get married while her kids all have his last name.
But at this point, y'all should be tired of the conversation. Oh, she's a billionaire. This is her 4th child, allegedly. Aren't y'all tired of keep saying that? Like, okay, we get it. She's a billionaire. Now what? She got